welcome back to Chasing the Target. And it's been an incredible win for Team India in Edgbaston after 58 years. All the greatest captains of India that have come and gone, they weren't able to do it. Has come from a guy from Punjab, a 25-year-old lad who was basically no belief in him, nothing regarding Sena country, just based on his batting also, let alone his captaincy, obviously. But there was no belief in this guy. And the way he's batted in the first two tests, particularly this test alone, only 400 runs plus maar diya hai, and he's gotten to do something incredible, making India win in Edgbaston. That has been unheard of and unseen of Mustafa. What a test match for India, and Shubman Gill is somewhat, hoisting his flag high in Edgbaston right now.
Yes, he's hoisting it. Unbelievable, I think. Incredible, man. When your captain hits for 400 runs, then you win by 336 runs. It just goes to show, man, it was an incredible achievement. And ये बात सही है कि not many of us expected this to happen. We didn't expect India to be competing like this, but that's what we wanted. That's what we desired, and we're getting it. And I think it's been an unbelievable start to his captaincy reign. Even the first test match, he made mistakes. India should have won that game, but the fact that they are competing on all fronts against England, against Basball, I think it's a remarkable achievement so far. And there's a long way to go because there's going to be times where he's going to fail, but we have to back him. What he's done in this series, he's flipped the script in two matches, right? Like nobody believed that he's going to get these many runs. Nobody believed that as captain he's going to win. And look, when there is a new captain appointed, there is always hesitation. There is always this thing, will he be able to do it? I remember when Virat Kohli was made captain of MS Dhoni, we all thought he has a temper issue, he's too aggressive, he swears a lot. Will he be able to captain? He turned out to be one of India's best test captains. With Shubman Gill, we were saying that his average is not good enough, his voice is not good enough. He doesn't know how to score runs outside of India. And now he's changed it. The responsibility has changed him. He had to prove a point. And one thing is for sure, the talent is there. I think credit to Gautam Gambhir as well. No matter how much I criticize him, he stuck with Shubman Gill as the leader. He looked at him as like an all-format India captain. We all had our doubts, but I think he showed in these two test matches he's here for a long time. There will be downs. Obviously, there will be ups as well. But to start off a series like this, and score that many runs and then win India a test match by those many runs. In a match where Joe Root is playing, in a match where Ben Stokes is playing, for Shubman Gill to come out, man of the match and hit 400 runs, unbelievable. And I just want to talk about the bowling as well. Akashdeep and Mohammad Siraj, unbelievable. I know Khosbin bhai हमारे साथ जुड़ते रहते हैं, आकाशदीप के बारे में इतना बोलते हैं, and he showed how good this guy is, man. Baba gave us a very good start about, 4 wicket to stay, Bolt the. That was the first person to do it after Michael Holding in 1976. Got Mohammad Siraj, he was on the verge of getting dropped. Everyone's like, yeah, Siraj gali kyun deta, ye kyun karta, wo kyun karta. They started criticizing him for everything. They said he's nothing without Bumrah, he's not this, he's not that. And, he stepped up to the plate. Prasidh Krishna got hit in the first innings. He came back well in the second innings. Jadeja, Washington, Sundar, the way they batted, and the bowling in the second innings was much better from them as well. So overall, the team effort was outstanding. I think 1-1, I'm taking it, bro. I wouldn't think it was 1-1 going into Lords. This series is alive, and I can't wait for the next test match.
Yeah, it's funny how cricket mein perspectives change, and all of us obviously we had our doubts over Shubman Gill and stuff, and then second test mein, I mean the way he's come out, the way he's given freedom to Siraj, Prasidh Krishna. देखो Prasidh Krishna के बारे में भी देखो, he has been criticized heavily and rightfully so. He was going, but second innings mein, he did the job. What something Siraj did in the second, he tried to tweak his bowling back, and I think he's done a decent job in the second innings. I mean, I'm not saying to keep him in the thing because already your team has been announced for the next test where Bumrah will definitely come in, but you have to be patient. They're a part of a squad, 18-member squad, and it's good कि प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा को अब 2 टेस्ट का आपके पास सैंपल साइज अच्छा खासा है, आप बिठाने का भी रीजन रहता कि देखो मैंने 2 टेस्ट दिए हैं उसको, तो इट मेक सेंस कि अब आप अगर बिठाओ उसको. नाउ शुभमन गिल बैट्समैन के बारे में पहले जैसे सुबह भाई बोले, इन अनइमेजिनेबल फिगर्स पे बैट कर रहे हैं राइट नाउ, एंड नासिर हुसैन ने भी राइटफुली सो पूछा उससे कि भाई ये आपका बेस्ट एवर बैटिंग परफॉर्मेंस है क्या, एंड हमने उसको कभी ऐसे सीन में नहीं देखा. आई सीन हिम हिट हंड्रेड्स. 2023 वाला शुभमन गिल थोड़ा याद आ रहा है कि 2023 में सब यार 200 मारा था हैदराबाद में, 800 का आईपीएल था, एंड वी वर पुटिंग हिम एवरीवेयर एंड ही वाज द पोस्टर बॉय फॉर इंडिया, एंड प्रिंस का वही टैग लगा था. अब तो हर्ष भाई प्रिंसो बोलते उसको, बट I think in red ball, he's announcing himself right now from this series. Ke boss, I am here for the longer period of run, and he's demanding respect. And now he's going to get respect from his squad. You see how now they're listening to him as well. Everybody is फील्ड प्लेसमेंट्स को लेके कभी bowling के साथ अनबन हो रही है उसकी, but he's managing to convince them कि boss मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो सुनो मेरी बात. And I think this has been a very exemplary performance with the bat, because this gives belief to Rahul, to Jaiswal, to Karuna, to Rishabh Pant himself. Rishabh Pant also, man, we'll talk about him as well. वो 65 बहुत underrated है. लोग irritate हो रहे हैं ऋषभ पंत से, but आप समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हो. मैं भी same mindset का था पहले, but as you watch cricket, आपको समझ में आता है कि भाई ऋषभ पंत does what he does, why he does. You'll understand exactly when you start watching him. And the 65 that he hit, he set the tone. Along with him, if you remember, Shubman Gill वो period में बहुत मारना शुरू, दोनों ने left right दोनों side से मारना शुरू कर दिया. So Rishabh Pant gives you that angle of aggressiveness which is much needed. Jadeja gave you that defensive mindset, because that was the plan from Gigi and Gill. This was not a Jadeja tactic, it was something that Gill and Gigi wanted, and rightfully so. कि भाई ठीक है, you one more thing is हम थोड़ा patient रहना यार. Everyone started getting irritated, wickets नहीं आ रहे. It's a test match, right? I know we're so used to T20 cricket and we want fast thrills and stuff, but you've also got to recognize that international team आपके opposition में खेल रही है. फिल वक्त it is an international team and you've got to be patient. But Akashdeep, man, Musawa, again, a few words on Akashdeep. तो बनते from BGT, from England, India, in India to England, India, in England. It's been like a year of his, start of his career. He's shown that he can really, probably fill Shami's shoes in somewhat. Not exactly, but he's giving you that belief.
Yeah, I mean, like it was an unbelievable spell, and I still like I remember Cosmic Boy's words when he played him. He didn't play him in the first Test match. Harshad Rana played, and they played Akashdeep in the pink ball. At that time he also said, "Usko red ball mein khilana chahiye the first Test match में see what he does." What impressed me about him that he had a lot of control, man, and those wicket taking deliveries, Brook ka, Joe Root ka, तीसरा कौन सा था आज? Was
Uh,
it?
एक minute.
Uh,
Cards
रूट
का
तो
था. Cards, Brook, Pope, Root, and
पोप का जो है पोप वाला रूट और इसका ब्रुक का like those are unbelievable deliveries, man, like incredible bowling. He attacks the stumps, he creates wicket taking chances. I still go back to that first over that he bowled. He was loose a bit and he got hit for 13 runs. But after that, the way he pulled it back, and you have to give credit to Siraj there as well. They both bowled in tandem, but Akash was outstanding, man. This is like 10 wickets in a test match. I think first time in a country. We'll remember this forever. I think it was an incredible spell in Birmingham from Akashdeep. And Edgbaston, a place where India's record is so bad, a place where England's record is so good. यहाँ पे आप आके मैच जीते. Like we were asked questions like in the press conference itself, ki like how are you going to change? You've never won a game here, and that was a fair fact. And a lot of people got upset. And I'm sure now they're going to rub it in that journalist face.
oh,
But
I'm sure
it was,
it's like
but it was
responsibility.
a,
Yeah.
it was a fair question. Like you haven't won there, and you've proven them wrong, and you saw that determination. The best thing I like about Shubman Gill is that उन्हें अपने पे ले लिया. उन्हें बोला कि भाई 50 रन मैंने कम मारा था, and ये time he left no stone unturned. 260, 160. Those are what you call granddaddy hundreds, bro. Not just big hundreds. These are massive
Yeah.
hundreds from Shubman Gill, and it shows he's taken the responsibility. I'm going to score the runs. Your captain and vice captain. Let me just run you through the figures. They hit. Shubman Gill has had one double hundred, 200s in this series. In two test matches, Rishabh Pant has 200s and a 50 in this test match. What more do you want from your leadership group, right? And then when it comes to the bowling, Akashdeep, he comes in, he's replacing Jasprit Bumrah. That's a huge tag. हमें यही बैठ रहे थे, यही स्ट्रीम पे लोग पूछ रहे थे, हम भी सोच रहे थे कि भाई जसप्रीत बुमराह के विकेट कौन लेगा. इसने आके ले लिया, and this is what you call a proper team squad, proper effort, and this is like it shows that you don't have to rely on one guy. You don't need to call people and tell them, bro आप कैसा भी खेल लो. नहीं, आप नहीं खेल सकते, कोई बात नहीं, आप रेस्ट कर लो, मैं दूसरे बंदे को खिलाऊंगा, मैं जिताऊंगा उसके साथ. That's how it is. You don't try to match player for player. You get the best out of the players who are available. If Mustafa Ismail is not available, Faiz will call some Mogs and Mogs will win in the game. That's how it's supposed to be done, right? Like that's how cricket is supposed to be played, and that's what they did, man. There was no Bumrah. He was not available. Akashdeep came and he played that role. Punjab ले लिया, 6 wicket ले लिया, भाई सिराज भी 6 wicket ले लिया. Everyone stepped up, and this will give them a lot of confidence. Faiz, could you imagine going into the test match, Birmingham, there is no Virat Kohli, no Rohit Sharma, no Ravi Ashwin, no Jasprit Bumrah. and you're saying that India is going to win by 336 runs. How many people would have bet that? Nobody.
No
Zero.
one, no one. And if you would have told us 1-0 without Bumrah, we'll go 1-1 without Bumrah. Like with Bumrah, we were 1-0. Without Bumrah, we're going to match it. And no one would believe that. सबसे
No
बड़ी
one
बात
will.
ये सबसे बड़ी बात ये है भाई के they are now addressing the void. You know that धीरे धीरे they're giving that belief to Indian fans के boss. We're there. We're going to make a legacy. And uh, bhai Siraj, Prasid, Akashdeep, that duo, the way they changed the whole momentum of the game in the first session with the new ball, and the way India utilized the new ball. You know, even in the first test, second, last day पे हमने new ball इतना great नहीं use करा, despite having like Bumrah. I'm not saying Bumrah रहो नहीं रहो, but I'm just saying जिस तरीके से they worked on the workload, like Morne Morkel जिस तरीके से work with these guys. You know, हम कितना criticize कर रहे थे first test में where is Morne Morkel, but now Morne Morkel actually has done a very good job, and he has managed to instill certain areas of improvement, address certain areas of improvement, which is evident, right? Like with Siraj's line and length, Akashdeep angling it in. I think Prasid se bhi shayad usne baat kari. Second innings mein he was pitching it up more. So there are many factors that are addressed, and obviously there will always be plays. Next test, easily we could probably lose. You don't know, but the thing is, you need to have patience. That's the only thing with our fan base, that thoda aap sabar rakh ke chalo. And I think we'll enjoy this era of cricket under Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant. Like you said, vice captain जब इतना मत डाल रहे, जब back to back runs, and KL Rahul की भी बात करेंगे यार. KL Rahul also had 150. You know, a lot of people have been saying कि भाई KL Rahul starts very strong the series and then उसका graph थोड़ा नीचे जाता. But KL Rahul has also played an instrumental role as a senior member in the squad. He's setting up the fields. He is, DRS जो कर रहे पीछे से, like the catch जो Ben Stokes का जो wicket गया, उन्हें इससे पुकारा सबसे ज्यादा. He was the one who was
हाँ.
the most animated, and he's the one, नहीं भाई पैट पहले लगा. तो केएल राहुल की सीनियरिटी वहां पे काम आ रही है. ऑब्वियसली देखो, आपकी रोहित शर्मा, विराट कोहली, we'll all remember them, but now you got to take a page, turn the page ahead, go ahead and write the new next story of Indian cricket, and
Yeah,
this is
and
what.
look, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma have had a great influence on these guys. You see what that win meant to Shubman Gill जब उसने last catch लिया and ऊपर ball जो उछाला, you can see that that is rubbed off from Virat Kohli, from Rohit Sharma. Their determination for Test cricket has instilled that belief in these guys as well. Look at Mohammad Siraj, look at Rishabh Pant, Shubman Gill. This match meant a lot to them. KL Rahul जैसा आप बोले, उन्हें तो भाई like चढ़ के खेल रहा है. He's a different guy right now. Like he's not letting anything go. He's on it. So, like the influence of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma is in this team. The imprint is still there, and now they're just taking it forward. And we have to enjoy that, man. I think it's been unbelievable. If you told me 1-1 going to Lords, I would have said hell no. And वो ही बुमराह नहीं खेल रहा है, ये टेस्ट मैच, अरे चांस ही नहीं है भाई. वहां पे 2-1 कर देंगे, फिर देखेंगे मैनचेस्टर में क्या होने वाला है. लेकिन 1-1 हो गया भाई. दिस सीरीज इज अलाइव. अब तो लोग बोल रहे हैं इंडिया जीतना चाहिए सीरीज. सीरीज से पहले 4-1 5-0 के प्रोटेक्शन आ रहे थे. So I think unbelievable achievement. It's a really good win. I know it's just one test match, but this test match means a lot. When you're in a phase of transition, when you have a new captain, that captain steps up and plays in innings like that, 2 innings like that. You've got somebody who's replacing Bumrah. He bowls like that. You've got Siraj flying everywhere, taking unbelievable catches. Uh, you know, the way Jadeja, Washington Sundar also batted, it was incredible, man. And it shows that this team has a lot of talent and belief, and they're going to make mistakes, but we got to back them. Why is Shubman Gill captain? We've seen that now. We've seen why he's captain now, because he's the manager believes he's the best player, he's the superstar in line.
सब जिम्मेदारी लेके खेल रहे यार.
मैं अटका या फैज भाई अटके, ये बताओ चैट में. व्हाट्सएप फुटबॉल, व्हाट्सएप में लॉन्ग टाइम. वेयर आर यू गोइंग ब्रो, वेयर आर you just let us know who got stuck. I believe that and predicted before the start of the series that we will win the series. Our team is way more superior than their flat track bullies and third grade bowlers. We lost the first round because of our mistakes, poor fielding and batting collapse. They didn't beat us. Fast by gone. Thank you, Mr. Keshav. Wagwan. Where's Shivam Bhai, man? Well, he's supporting baseball. No, chale gaye. How you, bro? Baseball. This victory means a lot, and it's just a beginning new era. Yeah, 100%, man. It's a massive victory. I'm gonna go and watch the highlights again. I'm gonna watch the interviews and the podcast and everything discussing this match, because it's a special win. Because year time it was a very sensitive phase in Indian cricket. You know, it could have gone really south this series. It could have been 5-0, 4-0, and people would have been calling for Gambhir and Shubman Gill's job. लेकिन इस तरीके से जो खेल रहे हैं आप, I think you've shown that we need to back you guys, and you gotta keep going. You have the ability. How is Toronto? It's amazing, man. I'm leaving soon, but sad to leave. It was a brilliant trip. I really enjoyed the summer here. Spent time with family, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Man, it was very good. I'm very lucky that I was able to come here to visit, and the weather was amazing. 9 o'clock sunsets, beautiful, unbelievable. But yeah, it was good. I hope you're doing well as well. And today, yeah, I think this was it was a massive victory, man. Doubts भी थे आज भी like बारिश होने वाली है, clouds आ रहे हैं, will we get them all out and everything. I knew that if there was 3 sessions, there's enough time to get them all out. लेकिन यही बात थी कि बारिश होने वाली है या नहीं होने वाली है. So that also held the weather held itself, and yeah, India were incredible. कहाँ गया बासबॉल का ईगो कहाँ गई वो बड़ी बड़ी बातें कि हम 600 चेस करेंगे बासबॉल is literally destroying English cricket is going nowhere this is the biggest look at the same time like look today it went south but they'll also believe in their tactics they believe in their strategy if you see they did chase down 370 380 with this new style of play which they probably wouldn't have in the past and it's also instilled that feel. Look, India also declared after 600 because they knew that England can chase down 400 or 380, 390, right? So, like, it does instill fear in the opposition to the way they're playing, and it's not going to work all the time. And same thing with India. Like, India's strategy didn't work in the first game. Now it's worked in this game. And yes, they made mistakes, but England made mistakes in this one. That's what happens. That's the game. I do agree that India's bowling is better on paper, but at the same time, you make a few mistakes here and there, and you drop catches like that. Then England will take the game away from you. So let's see what happens at Lords. But right now, this is going to be a nail biter of a series. Bhai, 1-1, three matches to go. I love cricket like this. The conditions are amazing over there. Maza aa raha. Yes, it's flat pitches, but it's not. It's you're still getting results, right? Though it's not like those dull draws or anything like that. You're still getting a result, and it's still going to day 5. Now, when it comes to changing the pitch, England have to be a bit careful on that. They need to back their strengths because if they do change the pitch, then it'll ekdam se change everything. Their batters need to get used to that, which they haven't been. They've been batting on these kind of wickets, so the strategy might change. That'll affect their strategy. Then they have to understand that India's bowlers also will become more lethal. If they're picking up 20 wickets on a flat pitch, then on a green pitch, India's bowlers will be more dangerous, right? So they have to think again. I think they need to produce a similar type of pitch, but they have to be a bit more flexible at the toss. I think Ben Stokes, he wants to chase everything. That's not going to work. Chill Room is in the house. It's his birthday also, I think. So happy birthday to Chill Room, I think. And if I'm not wrong, it's his birthday too. And happy birthday to Cosmic Bhai as well. So, yeah. ये
कहाँ
ले लिया
गया?
मैं
ओके, कहाँ से लेना है?
नेक्स्ट वाला
ओके हाँ जी एपेक्स भाई व्हाट्सअप मैंने बोला था मैच से पहले इंडिया जीतेगी बोले तो थे आप एंड क्रेडिट टू यू केप्ट बिलीव पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट रखे आप वेयर अ फ्यू ऑफ द you're one of the fair few Indian fans I think was that boy Harsh bhai bole yes we won man and it's winning Gill needs more freedom in taking decisions and team selection we just need to throw Gambhir out and I'm not joking just keep this politician up यार देखो I think Gambhir ka time again for him it's crucial as well. I think Gill will have more time in terms of you compare it with Gambhir. Gill will get freedom. I think once he gets a little bit more experience and once he moves under, and you will see him becoming commanding in charge. So initially, you need someone to help you in the early stages of this kind of captaincy level. And fair enough, agar Gambhir is helping him a bit more than unusual. And with time, when you experience certain situations, when you certain match scenes or scenarios, तो आप एक आदत हो जाती है आपको समझ में आता है कि इनिशियली जब कोई बिजनेस ओवरटेक करता है कोई बेटा अपने बाप का तो वैसा वाला सीन है ना कि लाइक he will first stand around and take the decision and then the father will give his input and whatnot.
Yeah, we saw that when Kohli was captain, Dhoni was guiding him. When Dhoni was captain, Sachin was guiding him. When Ganguly
Yeah.
was captain, this always happens, bro. Like, वो तो चलते रहता.
So you have to just give him some time as well. बुमराह को रेस्ट करके अच्छा किया जीत भी मिल गई या 3 दिन में आपका टेस्ट मैच थर्सडे शुरू हो जाएगा बुमराह रेडिंग एंड रोरिंग टू गो आई डोंट थिंक कल प्रैक्टिस होगी सो वी विल हैव अ प्रैक्टिस ऑन Tuesday the first one for Lord so let's see what happens we should go with Akashdeep Bumrah Siraj Arshdeep or Kuldeep yeah I mean Prasid out for Boom I don't know Washington Sundar maybe sealed his position so I think only one change unless NKR को हटा के Kuldeep को लाते हैं I don't know, man. Like they will go with this batting option right now because it's worked for India right now. I think
I
they'll
don't
go with the
think
basic.
you'll play 3 spinners at Lords.
Yeah, and you will go on the same team, just Bumrah for Prasid Krishna, in my opinion. I don't know. So I like that's what you're also saying. I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah.
Gill का bad.
I wouldn't have taken Thakur out in the first place. But like now that you've taken him out, you keep Enkia, then
Yeah.
you keep him. Like I would have played the same team this time as well. Akashdeep in for Bumrah or Arshdeep in for Bumrah. That was the only change that I was looking at. But then वो साई सुदर्शन का वो करुण नायर को गलत पोजीशन में खिला दिए फिर साई सुदर्शन को वहां खिला दिए and all that. They might even bring Sai Sudarshan back in, but that becomes too many, too क्या बोलते हैं inconsistent in team selection, and you're
It will
causing
show a little
insecurity.
bit of, yeah, lack of backing your players and stuff like that. Like it will
Yeah,
show you very restless. Like, hi Fazbhai, what a test match for India! Incredible, yeah, incredible test match for India, and it's showing that Indian youngsters are showing that they have a mindset and they are ready to step up head to head against the best in cricket. And England in their backyard, in a place where उन लोग कभी हारे नहीं है एजबास्टन में. And I think अंदर बेन स्टोक्स की लेगेसी आप तो एजबास्टन लीड्स में सोचेंगे नहीं कि आप हरा देंगे. हाँ चलो लीड्स हार गए बट एजबास्टन तो इज वर्थ देयर सेफ्टी नेट. 2-0 करने की मतलब हर हर ऑड उनके फेवर में थी 2-0 करने के लिए. एंड स्पेशली विद बुमराह उनके ऑड्स बेटर हो गए थे. बट जैसे मुस्तफा भाई ने बोला कि आई थिंक बेन स्टोक्स ने जो bowling ले ली फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में, maybe that is going against them and they need to look into that. Joe Root for them has been a bit of a problem, Mustafa bhai. Like he's not getting his form, though he's a class player. We're not taking anything away from the fact, but the runs haven't been coming from that guy. So they must be like looking for first session में 8 ducks के बावजूद, like if anyone would have contributed 30, 30, 40, 40 for them, it would have been a different game.
but शुक्र है भाई अगर उसके रन आगे तो एल लग जाते हैं अपने लाइक उन्हें रुकता नहीं भाई लाइक दैट्स द थिंग एंड like yes Joe Root is the main player and everything but like also like England like can't be too they can't scrutinize him that much because he's been leading the pack now it's time for Ben Stokes to step up it's time for Ollie Pope to step up Zach Crawley Ben Duckett these guys because Joe Root has been carrying them for the last 5-6 years. So I think it's time for these guys. If he is out of form, then they need somebody else to step up. We've seen the biggest players lose their form in last year. And Joe Root, if you see, he's been outstanding for the last 5-6 years. I know that he's going through a rough patch, but that's credit to India as well. The way they bowled at him, they've attacked his stumps. They're looking for his wicket. They're not giving him time to settle. Akash, we bowled absolute beauty to him, man, in this innings. Unbelievable delivery. So credit to India the way they're bowling to him. They're utilizing the new ball. They're making him, play those false strokes. So I think I would give India credit. And yeah, like अगर उसका फॉर्म वापस आ गई तो फिर इंग्लैंड के लिए बहुत ज्यादा फायदा है. He's a world class player, and if he goes, if his whole series is silent, he'll be very disappointed more than anybody else, and it will cause England problems if he doesn't score runs.
बिल्कुल. हेलो भाई लोग, what a victory यार. Incredible victory. I think India next 11 will be the same apart from Burma. Same my exact thoughts. Just back home few days back and enjoying victory at my workplace. अरे यार crazy यार. Zabardast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, and yeah, it's a good welcome home. I have believed that and predicted before the start of the series that we will win this series. Our team is way more superior than their flat track bullies and third grade bowlers. I mean, that's incredible amount of belief. We lost the first match because of our mistakes, poor fielding, and batting crew. Uh, this victory means a lot. And it's the beginning of a new era for sure. Yeah, it's the beginning of a new era, or you know, in a place where nobody was believing. Now the belief factor will kick in, especially after Edgbaston 1-0 going into this without Bumrah. तो beliefs मतलब लोगों के चले आ रहे थे, but Shubman Gill, Siraj, Akashdeep, Rishabh Pant, KL Rahul, all of these guys have instilled that belief कि नहीं भाई अभी this is not the India हम लोग easily नहीं मतलब we're not going to back down. We're going to step up and stand up and fight. And this is what you want. You want to see India fighting, even if like we lose the series, God forbid. I mean, we don't mind. But if we're fighting like this and we're giving it neck to neck, I think we'll be all happy that thing is.
Bro,
Yes,
first this guy Jerry was 2-0 down. Now it's 2-2.
Alcaraz.
No, Jerry versus Norrie is crazy. He was 2-0 down. Now it's he won the fourth set in the tiebreaker. Now it's 2-all. I took this.
Man.
I took this. I told him I'm. Toronto's amazing. It's beautiful. The 4 barbecues we had planned, but none of them were executed. But the weather has been outstanding. I'm going to leave soon, but I'm very sad because it was an amazing trip with beautiful weather and good time, man.
कहाँ गया बास्केटबॉल का ईगो? कहाँ गई वो बड़ी बड़ी बातें कि
But
हम करेंगे? बास्केटबॉल is literally destroying them and English cricket is going nowhere. This is the
ये
biggest
भी
event.
लिया मैं. ये भी लिया, मैं उनको बोल दिया नहीं हो रहा डिस्ट्रॉय, लाइक एक ही मैच हारे भाई.
अभी तो यार उनके खुद के एनालिस्ट विल रिप इनटू देम, देख जाओ. Akashdeep and Gill is a tough decision for man of the match because Akashdeep was the one who took all the wickets in the second and also main wicket in the
Yeah,
first game.
I think they don't give a shit like who is man of the match, like because it's all about getting the victory, right? At the end of the day, if you really want, like you can have arguments for both. Anybody could be man of the match. Shubman Gill set you up the game. Without him, you're not defending 600. Akashdeep, without 20 wickets, you're not winning the game. He picked 10 of those. So you have arguments for both of them, but I don't think it really matters. I understand where you're coming from. It's a tough decision, but I don't think the players care who gets man of the match because they know the importance of each contribution.
100%. And yeah, I think it's just that Shubman Gill ka agar aap crucially dekho, that runs helped Akashdeep and the bowling unit to be able to bowl with a freer mind. Additional amount of runs and stuff. So I think Shubman Gill really helped them. And in a situation where it was 4-5 down, he formulated two
Yeah.
crazy partnerships there. I have just one small thing to say. No offense intended. Commentators keep going saying young talent Siraj did very good. Siraj is not young. He's a stage. At this stage, where he can slowly lead the bowling. Yeah, 100%. That's
मेरे को
fair enough.
डिप्रेस कर दिया आप ये कमेंट के साथ. डिप्रेस कर दिए. अब मेरे को आई नीड टू गो फॉर अ जॉब मैन. He said Siraj is not young. You know Siraj is 1 year younger to me. Siraj is younger to me, bro. And he said Siraj is not young, man. You depressed me, man. इतना मैं हाई पे था. इतना बड़ा हाई पे था मैं.
Mustafa bhai going midlife crisis. Boys, kya haal hai? What a win! Yeah, man, it's incredible. Thank you, Mustafa bhai, for your kind wishes.
It is your birthday, right? No problem at all, man. Hope you had a wonderful day.
रोहित विराट की जगह वनडे में अब यंगस्टर्स को लाओ. अब अब अभी
आंदो
तो
दो एक मैच और सब चेंज हो रहा भैया. एक मैच लास्ट मैच में तो भाई लोग बोल रहे थे कि विराट को वापस का कोई एनर्जी नहीं है फील्ड पे, कोई स्लेज नहीं कर रहा है, कोई ये नहीं कर रहा, कोई वो ऑरा नहीं है, वो नहीं है, पर्सनालिटी नहीं है. अब बोल रहे हैं कि हटा दो उन लोगों को वनडे से. भाई जो भी चल रहा है चलने दो, मैं यही बोल रहा हूँ. जो भी चल रहा है चलने दो. जो टीम है बैक करो उसको. अगर हार गई तो ठीक है, बट हैव बिलीफ. आप लाइक आप सोचते भी नहीं होंगे कि आप ये टेस्ट मैच जीत रहे बुमराह के बिना. बुमराह विराट कोहली वैसे हो गया, जीत गए ना. अब आगे टाइम आएगा जहां पे गिल हारने वाला है. जब गिल के डक्स आएंगे, जब गिल के बॉल फॉर्म आएंगे, फिर क्या करोगे? राइट. आप साउथ अफ्रीका जाएंगे, वहां पे उसको टेस्ट होगा, वहां पे प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है उसको, फिर क्या करेंगे?
बिल्कुल. Maybe we will go with the same team, replacing Krishna with Bumrah. The Edgbaston jinx is broken. Yes, sir. Winning against all odds stays better. Jamie Smith. Yeah. Jamie Smith, Mustafa. What a batsman, man. Incredible talent, very stylish, very technically apt, and it doesn't look like he's ever going to hit a bad shot. It always looks like every shot that comes off his blade is so good to see.
Yeah, man, he's averaging like 50 plus. I think he's going to become England's best wicket keeping batsman in Test cricket for sure. I think he's unbelievable, man. What a player, and I'm very excited to see him. आगे जाके भी, like he's going to be tested in Australia as well in the Ashes, but I think he's a fantastic talent. The way he batted under pressure, I still can't believe, man. Like the 80 for 5, and in that session itself, he scored 180 balls. That's unbelievable, man. I think like this test match will be remembered for Shubman Gill, Akashdeep, but we can't forget that this guy hit 180 balls, man.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
From 80 for 5, bro. 80 for 5.
Yeah, 300 run partnership is no joke, man. And वो भी हैरी ब्रुक के बाद से वो collapse आया, नहीं तो like ऐसा
हाँ,
लग रहा
वो
था कि
सिचुएशन देखो भाई. फैज का सिचुएशन देखो. 300 पार्टनरशिप तो जोक नहीं है, मगर उसके ऊपर कहाँ से 300 बन रहे? लाइक जब 5 विकेट आकर चले उड़ गए जहां वहां से, अनबिलीवेबल. वो जेमी
और
स्मिथ
वो
मैन ऑफ
वही
द.
पोजीशन में हम लोग रहते तो हम तो समझते खत्म, कफन दफन मसला है.
Yeah, end of the day, they still lost the game, but like just look at that period of play. It was crazy. Everyone was giving up in our chat. Remember?
Yeah, resilience, man. That was incredible from Brooke and Jamie Smith. Like, and as an opposition thing, you have to like just applaud. Like that was brilliant period of cricket from them. Next match, Pope to open at three instead of sorry. Next match, Pope to open and Bettle at three. I don't think Pope will open. I don't know how many changes England will make.
Who
It's
will
very
Pope open instead of Crawley? तो अभी वो 380 चेस करे थे, उन्हें 50-60 मारा था. I don't think Crawley को निकालेंगे.
I don't know. I don't know 20 तो आएगा या नहीं आएगा. फैल भाई एक विकेट मैंने दिलाई इंडिया को. फेयर इनफ भाई, आपने दिलाई, मैंने कैमरा बंद
हाँ.
करा तो मैंने भी थोड़ा दिला दिया. अभी बोल रहा हूँ काम्बोज को बुला लो. I don't know, man. उनला नहीं बुलाएंगे. India in Test win since Bumrah debut with Bumrah. India in Test since Bumrah's debut with Bumrah 46 matches, 20 wins, 22 losses, 4 draws. Without Bumrah 27 matches, 19 wins, 5 losses, 3 draws.
Because half of those wins were in India.
The ones in the with right or without.
Without.
Yeah, then that's unfair. You have to scrutinize the data. That's good work from Mustafa bhai. Further,
Yeah, yeah.
Prince ने कर दिया. या Prince ने कर दिया. Prince मुस्तफा भाई की एज उनके टकले से पता चल जा. अरे भाई too much कर दे.
यार मैं डिप्रेशन में भेज दिया मेरे को उसके ऊपर फिर और जख्म पे नमक छेड़ दिया मैं लाइक आज तो मैं आई एम सो सैड मैन लाइक द वेदर सो नाइस एंड देन आप ऐसे बातें करना मैं परेशान हो गया सिराज को ओल्ड बोल दे यार
कैसे हो विराट भाई? कहाँ कैसे आप? ठीक हो आप?
Well, funny thing is Keshav Bhai is older to me. It doesn't look like it, but he is. He's older to me.
Maybe in a few years, it'll come to be.
One whole year older to me, not like few months. One whole year. he's born in a different year altogether.
And it's now you question the
well, like your birthday is coming, right? Oval Test match, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oval Test match. One full year.
Bouncy pitch or flat pitch? If you know, you know. I don't know what I prefer right now, but like you'll have to.
I prefer rank turner. Rank.
I prefer bouncy pitch because I know what AB is talking about.
I prefer rank turner because वहाँ पे विकेट जल्दी गिरती
ऑक्शन में जेमी स्मिथ काफी पैसा कमाएगा. हाँ हम लोग ही देने वाले हैं
सनराइजर्स.
क्रॉली पोप क्यों खेल रहे हैं इस टीम में? ये तो इस टीम के पार्ट है भाई. ये तो लाइक ब्रेड एंड बटर हो गया इस टीम के. नेक्स्ट मैच that we can win test match if make flat pitch, and that's why they will make swing pitch.
Even if they make swing pitch, we can win the test match, bro.
84-5, but it was also a hat-trick ball when he came out.
And he hit the first ball for 4, right? Or the hat-trick ball.
Yeah.
That's sensational.
Very good mindset, man. Like Harry Brook के बारे में भी लोग have had their reservations, but I think आप Harry Brook को भी now you've got to consider him as a serious player. By now, if you don't consider Harry Brook as a serious player, then I don't.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, you know, Root is coming to retirement age. Williamson, Smith, Kohli's already retired in Test. But now you've got the new young blood coming in. They're still their talent. And I think the role that these guys have played, the senior players in Smith, Root, Virat Kohli, Williamson, Rohit Sharma, they've instilled this belief and this passion for Test cricket in the youngsters as well. You can see, like, Jaiswal, Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant, these guys are fully into it. And it's hard to concentrate for so long, right? But they are concentrating. They want that victory. They're desperate to win. And like the passion that you show in a IPL final or a T20 World Cup final, they're showing that same passion in test matches over here. But it's not a final yet, but like, they're taking it very seriously. And it just feels so good, right? When you're winning away from home in a place like England, and the stadium was full. And that was I told you how many comments we got कि भाई stadium कोई आके नहीं देखेगा, कोई आके नहीं देखेगा. Well, regardless of India's performances, it'll be full. Like जब इंग्लैंड में पहली बार टेस्ट क्रिकेट तो हमेशा फुल होता है. एंड उसके ऊपर इंडिया आप देख लो 12 आदमी को मिला के 40-50% तो इंडियन फैन थे वहां पे.
नहीं इंडियंस तो काफी है. एवरी इंटरव्यू में लाइक उनला बोल रहे, बेन स्टोक्स भी उनला बोल रहे ना कि भाई इंडियन के पास फैंस बहुत हैं यहाँ पे. And Gus Atkinson has just been added to the squad of England.
Ando! Now it's gonna get interesting, baby. Gus Atkinson and Jofra Archer, that'll be a good combination. With Jofra Archer, we still can capitalize, put him under pressure, put him on the back foot. If it's a flat wicket, right, Archer will also struggle. But one thing Archer will bring in is that new ball ability to pick up wickets. And that's where India have to be a bit careful against him, and they need to be very certain in their defense and leaving the ball against Jofra Archer. And obviously, they can counter-attack him too. But that is the key, I think, Jofra Archer with the new ball. It's not like we can't play him, bro. We can play him, we can put him under pressure. He's also like undercooked right now, so why not? But him and Atkinson will definitely give England a boost.
Yeah. I think T20 high opener, the final, ho gaye Gill or Jaiswal. I think it will. No.
अपना प्लेयर करेगा अपने. Hurry, baby,
आईपीएल अब
hurry.
आईपीएल भाई
Don't
अब
mix format. Don't mix format. Don't mix format. ये मेरा गिल प्यार का दीवाना
भाई आप बारबेक्यू नहीं कर रहे हो, वो
दीवाना।
नहीं निकालेंगे अगले मैच में।
आप बारबेक्यू बोलो, आप ग्रुप पे अभी लिखो बारबेक्यू क्या टाइम पे लिखो, बोलो कहाँ बर्गर जो अभी भी हूँ यही, डालो
जेमी
ग्रुप पे।
जेमी स्मिथ क्या मुंह से बच्चा लगता है, शरीर से काफी तगड़ा लगता है। हाँ, डू यू थिंक जेमी स्मिथ के पीछे एमआई पीछे जाना चाहिए और रिकल्टन बेटर? अभी तो भाई उतना आगे, अगले साल नेक्स्ट ईयर देखेंगे। Will change all their bowlers. Maybe Vokes will play, but surely Archer Atkinson will be playing.
Yeah,
Mustafa Bhai
that'll be fun.
different gravy.
Huh?
Mustafa Bhai without cap will different gravy.
Yeah, man, I'm not wearing cap these days on the stream. I'll wear from next week. Hey,
जरूरत
mera gun.
जरूरत पड़ेगी।
Huh?
नेक्स्ट वीक जरूरत पड़ेगी।
या गर्मी बहुत रहेगी भाई, यहाँ पे तो क्या माहौल है भाई, बस यहाँ पे चड्डी बनियान में
माहौल
फिर
तो मिल
सकते
जाएगा मुस्तफा भाई, माहौल तो मिल जाएगा। माहौल का
हैं।
बहुत मिल जाएगा मुस्तफा
But
भाई
I
का।
think a lot of people, yeah.
पहल भाई की तो उम्र है, निकल गई हम, मेरी उम्र तो निकल गई भी। अब डाउन टाउन इन द सिटी ऑफ द वांटेड मसला हो गया हम लोग का। मुस्तफा भाई नीड वन ट्रिप टर्की टू मूव फैज भाई, मीट फैज भाई।
To match you
हाँ,
maybe.
अच्छा। जीजी रिसेंट टाइम्स पे सब रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिया है। जीजी के पीछे यार पूरे हम स्लिप कैचिंग में हग रहे हैं, ये तो बात सही है। फील्डिंग अभी भी टी दिलीप सर को डंडा लेके देना
भैया
पड़ेगा
उन्हें वो कहीं और देख रहा था, जाके देख लो वो केएल राहुल का। केएल राहुल कहीं और देख रहा था, फील्ड सेट कर रहा था फाइन लेग पे, एकदम से उन्हें मोड़ा, जब मुड़ा मुड़ा उन्हें, Jadeja's
हाँ।
already in his bowling stride. He was already in his bowling stride, and then he dropped the catch. In the beginning, I thought like maybe Rishabh Pant was blocking his view. Yeah, he was a bit, but you take those catches that slip. But he said, soon as he dropped, he said, "भाई मैं उधर देख रहा था बोल के." उन्हें खुद बोला।
ऐसा कैसा बोलना था? I like flat pitches. It has its own advantages. England have added Gus Atkinson to the squad for third test. Not inconceivable that the whole squad seems needs rotation with Atkinson, Joffrey, and Jamie Overton and Sam Cook all in the squad.
Yeah, and don't
Uh,
you think, Faiz, like with those bowlers on this kind of pitch, they can be effective if those bowlers bowl to potential.
yeah. What's up, Sony bhai? Hello, brother. क्या बात है? What a victory, कप्तान में यार। DSP साहब को सल्यूट। आकाश bro, you are a gem. All 11 perform brilliant. Don't forget Lord Krishna. Smith का फैन हो गया मैं तो। MI Blue will suit him in IPL. Already have Will Jacks, man. Already have Will Jacks. Just relax. But Robinson का नाम का bowler था पिछले इंडिया टूर पे। Yeah, Ollie Robinson.
Ollie
वो
Robinson, Ole.
he's playing country, bro.
What did Virat Kohli call him? Big. Why aren't you saying anything? Big something. He's called him something, man. I forgot.
Big mouth. Big mouth.
Ah, big mouth. Yeah.
Puji. Guys, Musiala injury देखी यार लक्ष्य भाई, very sad
Yeah,
to see
that
that.
was very sad, man. Even I saw his reaction. What's his name? Anthony
Davis.
Davis?
Yeah.
D-
Anthony
no,
Davis
was
तो basketball
not
player है
Anthony
बोले
Davis.
हम।
What's his name? What's his name?
Davis.
Uh,
Davies. What's Davies?
Alfonso.
I've been saying it since
Yeah.
morning. I just forgot. Yeah, but it's absolutely sad, bro. Like that injury and the timing of it, plus the season starting, season over हो गया बेचारे का. And Donnarumma also was very sad because like it hit him and it went, and like absolutely freak injury, man. You won't want to see that. ICT, Indian cricket team, why did they select 4 to 5 Muslim players in squad? Don't take offense to anyone, just curious. 4 to 5 Muslim players.
There's only one Muslim player, right? What?
There's Siraj and who else is there? Didn't they? Why didn't they ball Ray?
No, look, I don't think it's anything to do with that. Like I don't think it's anything to do with that. Like, I feel like look, Shami, the fitness was a concern. I would definitely take in Shami. The Sarfaraz thing as well. It's not like it's because of his ability. They think like he can't play swing bowling and everything like that. I don't think it's to do. Look, I'm Muslim myself, right? Like it's not. I don't think it's anything to do with that because like Sarfaraz did play in the last series. He was in the squad. Shami, Siraj. has been in the squad for a long time, so I don't think it's anything to do with that.
Yeah, you don't need to like think from a religious perspective. You think as from a cricketing perspective. So it's all good, bro. अब क्या
या
होगा भाई?
अब आप देखो कौन सा प्लेयर बैठा हुआ है जुरेल ना लाइक वो मैं बोलता हूँ उसका बनता वहां पे लाइक टीम में सरफराज का भी बनता है शमी का भी बनता है इसका भी तो बनता आकाशदीप का बनता था ब्रो लाइक आकाशदीप अर्शदीप दोनों का बनता आप हर्षित राणा को एक्सिलरेट कर दिया अब लाइक दैट्स नथिंग टू डू विद रिलीजन लाइक देयर आर गोइंग टू बी प्लेयर्स दैट who deserve to play, but you don't play them because you don't. The coach feels that these guys have a better ability. Now, the biggest scapegoat for me in the history of cricket is Ambati Raidu.
अम्बती सरफराज खान. हाँ,
No,
अम्बती
no,
राइट.
Ambati Raidu. Yeah,
हाँ,
I
हमने
mean
तो वर्ल्ड
Sarfaraz
कप
is
किट
up
भेज
there.
दिए भाई. वर्ल्ड कप किट
Yeah,
भेज दिए थे बंदे को भाई. That was like absolute drama. Like that was.
yeah. Even Sarfaraz has been scapegoated, as so has Karun Nair. He after 300 he also disappeared. There have been a
Yeah.
lot of players been scapegoated, but that's things that we can question. But I don't think it's anything to do with that. Look, what's his name? Gambhir ke squad में KKR में तो यूसुफ पठान इन लोग तो खेलते थे ना. Saqib, Yusuf, Pathan, all these guys. So it's nothing to do with that, bro. Like, and गंभीर के साथ उसके बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स कौन थे यार वो इरफान पठान और इन लोग लाइक उसके उन लोग के साथ चिल करता था उन लोग के साथ खेलता था तो लाइक इट्स नथिंग टू डू विद दैट.
अब क्या होगा ये तो खतरनाक. अरे भाई यार अभी तो तुम टेस्ट मैच जीते. अब आप शुरू हो गए कि अब क्या होगा भाई. एटकिंसन आर्चर खतरनाक है. बट बिलीव तो करो अपने टीम में यार. अपने टीम में भी थोड़ा बिलीवर्स. बात सही है आपकी. खतरनाक होंगे. इल बी अ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट बट आई थिंक जस्ट बैक योर प्लेयर्स ब्रो. लाइक जायसवाल, गेएल राहुल, दे आर गिविंग यू सर्टेन बिलीव्स. लाइक टेक इट. इतनी जल्दी डोंट get too worried about the next one. But I don't understand the Doglapana when flat pitch is made in the India. In India, everybody trolls BCCI by सेइंग कि कैसे पिच बनाई है और अब क्यों ही नहीं बोल रहा कि इंग्लैंड बोर्ड. भाई हम फ्लैट पिच नहीं बनाते. हम रैंक टर्नर्स बनाते हैं. एंड बात सही है कि देखो वॉट एवर प्लेस यूर प्लेइंग क्रिकेट अपने एडवांटेज के हिसाब से खेलते. एंड थोड़ा दोगलापना तो है इसमें. फ्लैट विकेट्स बन रहे बट देखो दैट इज शूटिंग बेसबॉल. एंड हमारी विकेट्स हमारे को शूट कभी कभी होते हैं कभी कभी नहीं होती हमारे को. बट ठीक है यार. आई मीन आई थिंक दैट दिस
या देखो लाइक सब जब आप चीजें होते लाइक आई थिंक जो टीम्स होते हैं उनकी जो बिलीफ है दे गो विद दैट. अपने पास क्या वी हैव टू जस्ट रिएक्ट टू व्हाट वी सी राइट. लाइक अब देखो रवि शास्त्री क्या बोला मैच से पहले कि आई वुड हैव प्लेड बुमराह 100%. व्हाई आरंट यू प्लेइंग बुमराह. वो गलत नहीं था वो टाइम पे. अब लोग आके बोलेंगे भाई यू सेड दैट लुक वी वन विदाउट बुमराह बट लाइक एट दैट टाइम इट वाजंट रॉन्ग. सेम थिंग विद जडेजा's innings yesterday. Everyone was saying it's too slow. They weren't wrong. It was slow. Like even though I felt there was enough overs to bowl England out, but it was a very slow innings. It didn't make sense the innings. So at that time, it was not a wrong take, right? At that time, so like these things will keep changing. Like in terms of the pitches, you will criticize them, but like I don't think it's a big problem, man. Like whatever pitches, you gotta play ball, man. That's like whatever the pitch dimensions. I mean the pitch conditions are. You gotta play, and you gotta make the most of it and try to win.
100% भाई. 100%. And first match in Lords for Kaptana. That's going to be fun. He said it right. He asked and it's going to be his first game in Lords. ये मेरा गिल सारा का दीवाना सारा देश का
मेरा गिल
कि वर्ल्ड
यार का दीवाना दीवाना दीवाना.
मुस्तफा भाई क्या लगते हो सॉल्ट एंड पेपर लुक में?
अम्मा सफेद वाला वहां यहाँ से दिख रहा पूरा स्क्रीन पे.
मेरा कमेंट स्किप कर दिया. अच्छा कौन सा भाई? एक मिनट. गिरधन 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 नहीं आया भाई आपका कमेंट. गिरधन भाई
दीवाना दीवाना प्यार
इज इंग्लैंड
आता
मोस्ट
है.
ओपन साइड येट ये लोग येट लोग से अच्छा ये लोग से अच्छा तो वो लोग हैं उनसे
यार
लग.
मगर लास्ट वीक तो ये हम बोल रहे थे कि भाई क्या बैटिंग है 380 चेस कर दिया भाई. 400 लगाओ 500 लगाओ 600 लगाओ 700 लगाओ. दे whatever it is there is a obviously there's a hype there but like in somewhat like everyone does fear their style of play at times too.
Yeah, even we did till like 300 partnership.
और हम कितने बार बोले 500 लगाओ. जब इन लोग स्मिथ और इन लोग बैटिंग कर रहे थे सबकी लगी पड़ी थी वो टाइम पे.
Hmm. Do you think जीजी बैटिंग में एनकेआर की जगह कुलदीप को चांस देगा? I mean, this is the only place where I'm having a doubt. but the only one confirmation है मेरे को कि बुमराह will play for Prasid, but this
I
one
don't
I'm
I
very
don't think you can play three spinners. If you're going to take out Ankar, you have to bring in Chardul. But
yeah.
again, I wouldn't keep switching and changing. But वहीं फंस गए ना, अगर मैं बोला नहीं एनकेआर को खिलाओ, आप बोलेंगे या फिर शार्दुल को क्यों निकाले, फिर अगर शार्दुल को खिलाए बोलेंगे एनकेआर को क्यों नहीं बैक करे, फंस गए वो सिचुएशन है आप. Same thing with Karun Nair and Sai Sudarshan. There is no right or wrong in that.
Well, we lost New Zealand series and Australia series and one championship in between and lost first test and one man is common in those losses. Just saying. Uh, I mean, there are a lot of people common in that. If you look at it that way. Jaswal was in all of those series. Gill was in all of those series. Kale was in all
I
of those
don't think
series.
so. I don't think so. Jaiswal played CT.
No, Gill was there, right? Gill was
Gill
there.
also didn't play the third, fourth test match, I think, in England, Australia. He
He
didn't
played,
play
uh,
every
he
match.
played, he played two matches, and
Yeah, he didn't play he missed a couple or one
but
at
GG
least.
was the one I think most common what people are trying to get out of this. Let's
Yeah.
just a thought. We should also change our bowling lineup. Bumrah for sure. Akashdeep should play. Rest for both for Prasid and Siza. Bring in Arshdeep. They are
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna.
be
Yeah, I don't. They're not gonna rest Siraj now, man.
basically winning combination. They want temper. If
But
he's
you know
out
that,
there,
I'll tell you something. It's not a bad option to rest Siraj because you're just playing in 2 3 days time, right? And he's bowling like a workhorse. He might not be fresh in lots. It's not a bad decision to get Ashdeep in, but like he took 6 wickets. Just imagine the headlines, bro. If Siraj doesn't play, sab chad
yeah.
jayenge. I don't think it's a bad option if you play Ashdeep, but if it doesn't go in your favor, right, the whole blame will be on that decision.
Yeah, 100%. That is the risk factor. Siraj just put his body on the line, so I think they'll play him. But I don't know. Like they could, like what you're saying, Keith, why that could happen as well. प्रिंस ने होप जगा दी चलो बाय बाय फैल भाई मैंने देखी वो गिल वाली हडल टॉक न्यू बॉल से जी Australia versus West Indies an interesting match going on. Yeah, I mean they lost five, but it's 199 required right now, and lost.
दीवाना दीवाना
ये इंग्लैंड बॉलर का नाम नेम पे सन होता है एंडरसन एटकिंसन रॉबिन्सन या देयर वाज अ जोक अबाउट रॉबिन्सन आई रिमेंबर भागने वाला स्पिनर
Hmm.
Felby didn't win any Ashes or WTC final and India series after baseball. Yeah, they haven't actually. That's fair. But
But
it's
they
just
have
what.
they've won in New Zealand. The Ashes
Yeah.
they drew it. They didn't win in India. But like, who does apart from Australia? Not many people have dominated in Test cricket. India also have only won in Australia twice. They haven't won in New Zealand. They lost there. They lost in South Africa. They drew in South Africa. They lost in yeah, क्या बोलते हैं, so in England before that. They drew in England. So like even India hasn't really dominated too, right?
The only England won in England against Sri Lanka. They won against New Zealand. They won against Pakistan. They didn't do anything in India. They got battered in Australia. Uh,
They didn't go to Australia baseball.
Baseball
They're
didn't go to
going now.
Australia.
No, they're
Yeah.
going now.
They drew in England against Australia. South Africa के against खेले basketball? I don't think so.
इंग्लैंड में खेले, साउथ अफ्रीका में नहीं खेले, इंग्लैंड में खेले.
I reckon playing Siraj 3 matches on trot would add value rather rest him and don't say he doesn't rest, needs rest and will get heart out. That's true. I think this is a fair point. अब वो Pakistan don't Pakistan take another. I mean, नहीं यार biggest scapegoat was for me Vinod Kamli. I mean that's taking us back in time.
Yeah, that's also there.
Don't take on the Indian Hindu majority because obviously Hindu. I mean, देखो यार again. Let's not get into that discussion. Akashdeep dedicated his wickets to his sister who was diagnosed with cancer. Oh man, that's sad to hear. And hopefully she's getting treatment well. And good to see the gesture from her brother. But yeah, sad, absolutely sad. Ambati Raidu deserves scapegoating through all the glazing of MS Dhoni ka.
No, but at that time it was a big drop, man.
बट आई स्टिल थिंक कुलदीप डे 5 पे ज्यादा इफेक्टिव होता मैं मोर देन बट यार वॉशिंगटन ने वो 42 रन्स भी मारे साथ भी दिया सो इट्स लाइक वेरी बैलेंसिंग थिंग लॉर्ड्स में एक स्पिनर भी ज्यादा लगता है लॉर्ड्स में दो बहुत है भाई बुमराह की बात कर रहे हैं वो अच्छा नितेश के इंग्लैंड के वर्सेस इंडिया ने मोस्टली फ्लैट पिच बनाई थी वो अच्छा इनसे बात कर रहे हैं आप 85% ऑफ द विकेट्स टेकन बाय फास्ट बॉलर आई थिंक इन द लास्ट 5 years at लॉर्ड्स डैम इंग्लैंड नाम में भी ओवर है, बट भाई जब एंडरसन था वो बकरा बना के आउट करता था। हम हमने भी रैंक रनर नहीं बनाए थे इंग्लैंड के लिए, फ्लैट बनाए थे, नहीं तो 2 दिन नहीं खेल पाती इंग्लैंड। हाँ बट देन न्यूजीलैंड के फर्स्ट टेस्ट के बाद तो हमने रैंक रनर नहीं बनाए
मगर
थे।
हैदराबाद में ट्राई करे थे, याद है वहां पे पोप मार दिया था and वहां फंस गया अपने।
हाँ, फिर वाइजैक में
कौन थे स्पिनर वो टाइम पे? लीच और रूट घुस गए थे।
हाँ लीच और रूट।
तो वो तो हुआ था पहले टेस्ट मैच में।
बशीर था क्या हैदराबाद में? बशीर
मेरे
नहीं
को
खेला।
याद नहीं है।
लीच
आई
खेला
डोंट।
था आई थिंक वो वाला मैच।
Bashir
बशीर
was there in that series, but I don't remember the
नहीं।
Hyderabad Test match because that
uh,
one you weren't you had to take break that time, so that I was doing that Test match very closely, but I don't remember. I just remember like Pope
I went
smashing
to
us.
the match. I went to that match because we got tickets on the day one. So I said, "नहीं यार waste नहीं कर सकते." So I went uh, to the match, but I just like you, I can't remember. I'm just pulling up the scorecard, and it was Rehan Ahmed, Tom Hartley, Jack Leach.
Ah, Tom Hartley was the
Tom
big man
Hartley.
from
Uh,
Lancashire lad.
yeah, and उसमें
दीवाना दीवाना प्यारा परवाना।
जो रूट ने 4 विकेट लिए थे, जो रूट ने 4 विकेट लिए थे, हार्टली ने
हाँ,
दो लिए
रूड
थे, और
घुस गया था, वो याद है मेरे को।
उसके बाद सेकंड इनिंग्स में 7 विकेट हार्टली ने लिए थे। हाँ। Well, I just read that Akashi just revealed that his sister recent documentary he already lost his father and brother in COVID. Sometimes, yeah, man, seriously, that's more
Yes.
power to him, bro. All the power to Akashi for sure. But India at least to win at home, except 3-0 New Zealand. But England at home also not a big win versus big teams in Ashes. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, even nowadays, a lot of people have said a win. See, a win is a win. I think, and big team, small team, you still have to finish to win. If they lose, then you troll them. So I guess देखो भाई maybe अपने लिए basketball is not the right way of cricket because we
But
are not.
but where did they lose at home? They didn't lose. Right. They lost Test match, but they didn't lose series. They only
They
when
didn't
did
lose series. Yeah, they
they
haven't
beat
lost.
they drew they won that one-off match against India. They beat New Zealand. They beat South Africa that summer. They beat Sri Lanka last year 2-1.
They drew with Australia.
They beat West Indies. Who was it?
They,
Who else came?
they drew with Australia.
They drew with Australia. They didn't lose that, so they didn't really lose.
But yeah, I mean just अब अभी इंडिया का fresh आ रहा है ना तो याद नहीं आ
अब
रहा
ये दो सीरीज हारे तो अब लाइक प्रॉब्लम प्रेशर बिल्ड हो जाएगा, ये वाला और एशेस वहां पे, बट अभी टाइम है ना।
हाँ ये याद आया मेरे को, बशीर को वीजा नहीं मिला था। यस।
हाँ, वीजा नहीं मिला था। बैश।
डू यू थिंक ये WTC साइकिल पे काउंट नहीं होने वाले मैचेस को इतना नहीं नहीं हर दिस मैच विल काउंट ऑफ कोर्स एवरी मैच विल
ये
काउंट।
काउंट होगा, ये काउंट होगा डब्ल्यूटीसी
हाउ विल दे नॉट काउंट? इट्स still a part of the circle, right? So it will.
साइकिल।
Hmm. But it's been, I mean, see, man, again, that's what it is. First test match के बाद आप लोगों का believe नहीं था, second test match आया, शुरू हुआ, भाई, it's just like a dream now. 5 days किधर गुजर गए, जल्दी जल्दी भाग गया, and Shubman Gill's batting, man, I just can't get over it. Like he's hit 500 runs in 2 test matches. So and Rishabh Pant, yeah, like what a batsman, and it's just now given us ultimate belief. Lords में यार, the balcony में imagine like it'll be something else. The balcony in Lords.
It's gonna be crazy. I just hope Bumrah doesn't pull a hammy while going down the balcony. Bro, that's a long walk, man, the steps.
The slope, yeah.
No, not the slope. The dressing room.
The
ऊपर से
long room.
नीचे.
The
The
long
long
room.
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of steps, bro.
Yeah, of course. I hope not. Uh,
Bro, he is sensitive to injuries, man.
Harry Brook average is so much inflated by batting against Pakistan. True, but it's fair. I mean, because फिर ranked runner जब बनाए थे तो उसने नहीं करे runs. I agree, but देखो again, runs are there to be hit. If you are saying flat, like that's what it is. You're negating the fact that कोई runs बनाए हुए, even if it's a flat, even if it's a cement concrete pitch. Joe Root on this pitch is not able to score runs, So if some players that are outstanding in cricket are not able to score, just give it to Harry Brook. Give it to just appreciate that what they did at that time
By
and
the way,
what.
that pitch and this pitch is a huge difference.
Yeah, 100. That pitch was something else. Like if you can survive 20, not even the 24 series, the 23 series. If you watched it all 5 series, I would salute you because you have immense pressure.
It
Because
wasn't even five, it was three test matches.
three test matches,
It felt
all those
like five.
yeah, well, Multan, Karachi, and stuff, and then the ODIs all were in Karachi. So
Yeah.
That was the most difficult series for me to watch personally. South Africa
Yeah.
was South Africa और Zimbabwe भी count होगा भाई. It will be count. नहीं, South Africa, Zimbabwe. I'll have to check. I can't remember if it's a part of the WC. I think it
It
should
might.
be.
I'm not sure about that, but I know that this one is for sure.
Yeah. Uh, yeah,
Nori,
86 for 8
baby.
right now. Australia have 4 wickets to win the second test and seal the series. But the pitches were good in Australia, West Indies. Like it was wickets मिल रहे थे लोगों को. So that's what's up right now. And yeah, I mean, we're going to Lords with 1-1. I think Bumrah coming in will give us a huge boost. England will have to rethink certain things. I think for me, Musawa, do you think like, डे 4 पे जब आप सोच लिए थे कि 600 का टारगेट है आपके पास, तो डिफेंसिव माइंडसेट लेके स्टार्ट करना था या क्या करना था, लाइक द पिच
फंस
दैट
गए थे वो जब 600 लग के ना वहीं फंस गए लाइक they I think like I said I think the 200 for 5 when they had India that's where that was one mistake or I think 5 when you're considering 580 right you're always behind the 8 ball it's very difficult to win a game once I told you remember when you asked me can England win it from here or can they draw from here I said there's no I don't think so like 580 is too much man even if they hit like a lot of runs they'll get max to 450 460 so I think the bowling let them down, and that's why they've made these changes. Atkinson आ गया, Archer भी आएगा. तो अगर आप देखें 200 for 5 से लेके 580 खा लिए ना वहां पे अगर आप 400 भी अगर खाते आप गेम में होते थे तो वही उनको देखना पड़ेगा लाइक ठीक है लाइक द फर्स्ट मैच वाज मच बेटर second match they let it slip I think batting wise and yeah once you get 600 on the board you can't do anything man even if you try to block it out it's very difficult because it wasn't just 90 overs it was 90 plus yesterday's session we're forgetting wahan pe like that's a lot of overs to bat 100 and like 10 100 that's a lot of overs to bat in modern day cricket like I think very few teams would have drawn from that position. And even if they drew, it would have been like probably Kars and Bashir batting at the end of day's play. Like it could have been like it would have gone till that. So yeah, I don't think. I think once you're chasing 600, whatever you do, it's going to be. You see, there was a period when Ben Stokes was doing like a blockathon,
yeah.
right? Like him and Jimmy Smith, they were defending, but he got out on a defensive shot only, like Ben Stokes.
हम्म। नहीं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि जिम्बाब्वे साउथ अफ्रीका जैसे डब्ल्यूटीसी के लिए एक नहीं काउंट होने वालों को इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं देना चाहिए. ठीक है, आई मीन फिर भी आई अप्रिशिएट तो करना पड़ेगा. लाइक रन जो वियान मुल्डर मार रहा है, राइट, लाइक इट्स अ वेरी बिग स्कोर. बट ठीक है आपकी बात. वेस्ट इंडीज हैव गुड स्विंग बॉल, या दे हैव अ गुड पेस अटैक, समथिंग विद देयर बैटिंग दैट दे नीड टू फिक्स. But they've got a good pace attack, man. Like Alzari, Shamar, Greaves, Anderson, Phillip. I think they've got a very good pace attack right now. They've just got to work on the batting stuff, and maybe they can. T20 World Cup will be good for West Indies. They could probably be out of the box. They won it in India, so you never know, man. They come back, and this time it's like a 32 team competition, I think.
This will be a very unpredictable world. So कोई भी जीत सकता.
Ben Stokes always cannot believe that he got out. Yeah, that so he always shows like it's something out of the box that happened, and it. I mean, देखो यार, like I think for him also वो तो बैट पैड के बीच में he got caught. He didn't realize कि बैट पैड को पहले लग गया, and he was just like thinking कि बैट को लग गया. लीच का क्या
Yeah.
हुआ is much better than Bashir. Yeah, Leach is playing county. He picked up I think a 4 for a few days ago. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Like they just believe in Bashir right now. Leach is also a little bit more now. I think coming towards an end of his career, so maybe they just want to back the new kid. And Bashir also, like देखो भाई, not a lot was there for him on this pitch. जडेजा का भी it started working towards the end of this like session के middle में शुरू हुआ, थोड़े cracks आ गए थे. So I think वो हिसाब से अगर मैं देखूं तो spinner का role hasn't been the greatest in this game, apart from today's day. So it's good. Like after like a while now, we're a little relaxed. अब Thursday फिर शुरू हो जाएगा Lords का chit chat. Tuesday शायद कल. Monday maybe it's going to be traveling day for India, so no practice. And then Tuesday you see optional practice, I think, and then
Man.
Wednesday one proper day of practice, and Thursday is a test match.
Yeah, it's
So
great to see the matches going 5 days. It's good to see that. It's very rare in modern day cricket. Normally day
yeah.
four में निपट जाता तो it's good to see that the I didn't go to the final session today, but it did go till day five just before tea. So that's good to see that they're playing the long haul. Both teams are showing patience and It's 1-1 now. I can't wait for the Lords Test match. It's evenly poised. मजा आएगा भाई. The build up to it will be really good. Lords is an iconic ground. वहाँ पे India have the chance to take a lead 2-1 with the new captain and transition Shubman Gill. And I think the boys will be pumped for this game 100% because they have victory under the belt. They have that confidence. And England will come back strong too. So like you know how we gave up after the first Test match. A lot of people are saying, "अरे ये हो गया वो हो गया 5-0 से हारेंगे." ये कैसा हार गए कैसा हार गए, but we came back and won again, and that shows the mental resilience of the Indian team. Like from a winning position, they lost, but then they came, and what did they do? Instead of hitting 400, they hit 500. Like they hit 600. So that's how you can tell that this team is not going to give up. They're going to look to improve, and they're working on their mistakes. कैच यहाँ भी उतने नहीं छूटे, and सिराज भी फील्डिंग improve हो गई.
हम्म, uh, युवराज
एक ड्रॉप
सिंह.
करा मगर उन्हें मिड विकेट पे कल.
Yeah, वो तो like करे. And also they drop Rishabh. England drop Rishabh Pant, right? Jack Crawley.
Yeah.
Uh, युवराज सिंह, when Gill and Abhishek perform, ये मेरे बच्चे. हाँ, ये कौन है मैं नहीं जानता. I mean, Yuvraj, obviously, I mean, you'll be proud only. You'll not be happy when your prodigy is not performing, right? So I think and you'll only call out when they do well. So वैसे ही है. आज ही था ये तमिलनाडु प्रीमियर लीग का फाइनल भाई. Today only, right? And I think they won. Dream Tripur Tamizans, they won, I think, right? So yeah, congratulations.
तमिलनाडु.
TNPL. This is Sai Kishore's team, the Gujarat Titan. They beat Ashwin's team, if I'm not wrong. I think I'm not sure. Ashwin की टीम थी क्या ये? हाँ, अश्विन की टीम थी. नहीं, अश्विन की टीम जीत गए. सॉरी, नहीं यार, हाँ, अश्विन की टीम हार गई अश्विन की टीम. I think over Akshar in the next test team until Jadeja retire. Yeah, I mean Jadeja also will play, man, for another couple of months at least. And yeah, I mean Akshar unfortunately will have to sit in the background. But I think for him it's important to maintain his status in the T20 and one days. So it's important for him to work on that and then work his way up to the red ball maybe. 99 for 7, 3 wickets left. Star picks up his third of the innings and या 5 कैच ड्रॉप हुए थे. क्या ड्रॉप नहीं हुए बोल रहे हो? आई मीन यस, गिल का एक हुआ ड्रॉप. आई थिंक कौन और ड्रॉप करा मुस्तफा भाई? एनकेआर एक ड्रॉप करा आई थिंक. एंड who else dropped, man? I can't remember.
तो इम्प्रूवमेंट हुआ ना. 5 हुए लास्ट टाइम. 6 कितने 9-10 हुए थे.
हाँ, लास्ट टाइम. बट या ड्रॉप तो हुए एंड वो तो यू कांट neglect and you have to work on it. लॉर्ड पे सिराज का फाइबर लाने का होना है यार. हाँ, होना तो चाहिए. पूरी का बुमराह आए बात तो यार पेस अटैक में और कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा और अभी दोनों को और कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा आकाशदीप और सिराज को कि हम वी हैव सम kind of impact now on their mindset, and with Bumrah they'll be more like a proper trio now. So I think that'll be fun to see. I mean, we shouldn't worry about Surfer or Arshdeep not being selected because not selecting them only causes ICC to lose and will make them selected. Yeah, we'll have to give time now. See, you can't immediately expect a number of changes to happen as the games come, and you can't keep changing. So you have to give a rope also to this current Indian team. I know Shardul ke liye mushkil ho gaya that he got changed, but you have to not keep changing, or else I'll show a weak mindset as a team as well. Winning test team match in Sena with Bumrah is not everyone's cup of tea. Only Kohli can do that. I mean, if they win the next one, then the tea will be available for everyone. But without Bumrah is the biggest deal, right? Without Bumrah is like more difficult, I think.
That's a tongue-in-cheek comment.
From Bihar to Birmingham, what inspiring to Akash? He'll roar at Lords. I mean, true, it will be interesting to see at Lords, but yeah, I think that pretty much wraps today's stream. It's been an outstanding test match, man. 5 days of how many runs, man? We saw. Kind of remember kitne runs kaun mare, but yeah, it's been about 900 runs from India. I think 1,000 runs from India in total, if I'm not mistaken, and 600 runs in total, or 700 runs from England. So you can see the deficit of 336 is what differentiates both the teams. And going into Lords is going to be 1-1, which we didn't expect.
Yeah, we did not expect at all, and 1-1. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. We should celebrate this win and then look forward to Lords. And वहाँ पे again, whatever happens, this series is going to go till the 5th Test match. Like, yeah, it's going to be fun, man.
मैच का टर्निंग पॉइंट क्या था आपके हिसाब से? आई थिंक दैट न्यू बॉल विद द 24-5, आई थिंक दैट वाज द टर्निंग पॉइंट इन माय ओपिनियन, बिकॉज़ दैट गिव अस अ ह्यूज लीड।
मेरे हिसाब से वो शुभमन गिल और जडेजा का पार्टनरशिप, वो
हाँ, वो
आपको
भी।
लाइक एक स्कोर दे दिया जहां पे इंग्लैंड की भी लाइक ऊपर नीचे हो गया प्लान।
या इनकी करें कि न्यू बॉल है, मार लो इनकी, यही टाइम है। हाँ, आई मीन न्यू बॉल के, हाँ। ईशामा शुमन गिल हर्डल, बुमराह वर्सेस जोफ्रा। या लेट्स गो, मैच टर्निंग पॉइंट फॉर मी जडेजा के लिए, ये बात भी सही है। बिल्कुल। यार, व्हाट यू थिंक, what you think we'll continue to play a foul bowling around? I mean, देखो यार, Lords में I don't think I'll see a lot of changes. दो स्पिनर्स वेस्ट होंगे बट बैटिंग डेप्थ प्रोवाइड करे हैं। पर भाई अभी तक मुझे ये समझ नहीं आया, दिस इज अ फिनोमिनन, हमारी रेस्ट बॉलिंग बुमराह के साथ अच्छी क्यों नहीं की? आई मीन, वो तो देखते हैं, बुमराह तो टेस्ट में आया बहुत, हाउ ही एडजस्ट टू सिराज एंड आकाश। और या मुस्तफा
बट
अल्करस का,
ये भी बात, या सॉरी, हाँ।
आप अल्करस का मैच देख रहे हैं?
मैं ये निकोलस जारी वर्सेस कैमरन नोरी वाला मैच देख रहा हूँ। अल्करस का शुरू हो गया। Where's Alka, baby? अल्करस का कहाँ है मैच?
You were saying something before this?
What was the? Yeah.
बुमराह का।
Siraj and stuff like Siraj also like it took him time a bit to settle in, right? Like and he corrected his length line in this test match. He bowled really well. I think like I know that like it's also like the fact that Bumrah is not there. The pressure on them, responsibilities on them. But it's not like they can't bowl with Bumrah. It looked like that. अगर आप देखें पहले टेस्ट मैच में पर्थ में भी तो बुमराह के साथ तो जीते थे ना, लाइक सिराज और उन लोग भी तो थे उसमें।
हम्म। प्रो अंडर 18,
दीवाना
यहाँ पे
दीवाना।
अवेलेबल परफॉर्मेंस, बिल्कुल, आई मीन वी कांट निग्लेक्ट दैट। अगले मैच में सिराज के साथ होता है तो गाली देने
हाँ,
का
अभी
मौका।
देख रहा हूँ एल्करेस का टाइट मैच है भाई, 6-6 पहला सेट 2-1 जीत रहा टाई ब्रेकर में। अभी देख रहा हूँ मैं एल्करेस को, यो दिस वाइल्ड गेम मैन।
रन तो
अभी तो
केएल
शुरू हुआ, वो दिस गोइंग बी लॉन्ग नाइट।
रन तो केएल के भी पूरे मारे हैं। पर गिल का नाम ज्यादा नहीं, केएल का भी नाम लिए हम क्ले का
ओ,
जाके शुरू में केएल का भी नाम लिए भाई।
2-2 हो गया टाई ब्रेक में, आखिरी चल रहा मैच।
व्हाट सेट इज इट, फर्स्ट सेट?
फर्स्ट सेट।
26 रन, नॉट सेइंग दैट एनीथिंग यूजलेस, बट अगर वॉशिंग स्टोक्स का विकेट ना लेता तो मैच फंस सकता था, स्मिथ को भी मोटिवेशन मिलता है, ही आल्सो टुक एन, या आई मीन देखो यार, इट
You also have to
वाज
understand that, like Faiz was trying to explain, and I was also trying to explain before that you have to be patient in Test cricket, right? आप लोग सब like वो बोल रहे थे कि भाई जल्दी ये कर दो वो कर दो विकेट कर दो, बहुत टाइम था, 40-50 ओवर थे, like there was a lot of time. The only thing which could have troubled India is the weather. Otherwise, once you picked up 3 wickets yesterday, I was confident India was going to win this Test match. The only problem was the weather.
या लाइक द स्ट्रीम अनुराध भाई, थैंक यू सो मच मैन।
Mr. Ani.
नायर के
He's the one
अलावा
who
सब
lives in Nampally and
बड़ा।
Medipatnam. अच्छा, Yusufgura. Yusuf. So he goes to St. Mary's, huh?
Yeah, he lives next to St. Mary's. फैल भाई, I have an idea, सिराज और आकाशदीप को बताओ कि माउंट बुमराह खेल रहा है आज, उनके हॉर्स ब्लाइंड लगा दो उन्हें देखने में।
अरे
मत
क्या
बताओ
फैज कवर है सेंटर कोर्ट पे।
क्या हो रहा है।
कवर है सेंटर कोर्ट पे, आई थिंक बारिश हो रही तो कवर कर दिए।
यार कौसम यार, पहले तो तुम रिकमेंडेशन नहीं करे, उसके बाद तुम्हें सब बातें करे, क्या ही है यार। नायर के अलावा सब रन सब बना लेगा यार, नायर भी रन बना लेगा। सहवाग जैसा कोई अजय आ जाए बस टीम में, है यार वो
आ
करुण
गया
नायर।
जैस बॉल। जायसवाल इज देयर मैन, ही इज लाइक दैट।
करुण नायर बोलती कि पॉपअप हो गया, आई थिंक कॉस्मो का इज करुण नायर। भाई मैं कहीं ड्रॉप तो नहीं होंगे, आप कहीं भी ड्रॉप नहीं होंगे, अगर अनलेस आप कहीं स्टेडियम में फिसल गए तो ड्रॉप हो जाएंगे। यार टेनिस देख लेता हूँ, बहुत टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है, देख लेता बट टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है।
मजा आता, मगर टेस्ट मैच पे भी तो टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है भाई, क्या बात कर रहे हो।
क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई।
Come on, yeah, but 4-3. Yo, this Rublev is good, man.
रूबलेव
Ruby, Ruby
विकेट्स हो गया
2
अभी तक,
dead.
लाइन picked up another wicket, is fourth of their game, and Australia looks
Yeah,
like they're
nice
going to
one,
win.
Gaza. Nice one, Gary. Nice
They're
one.
win this
Nice one, Gaz.
Australia already starting to focus on the second final consecutive, and another team third. Sorry, not even second. They have yeah, two tests will be done, and then they have five T20s to play, or four T20s to play, five T20s to play against West
Did
Indies.
you did you
Uh,
see did you see Djokovic's point yesterday?
hmm.
Did you
नहीं
see
नहीं
that?
I
I'll
नहीं नहीं
send
I
it to
didn't.
you right now, bro. Holy shit, bro. At that age, I don't know. Oh yeah, 5-3, bro. That was unbelievable, man. I don't know how he did that. I'll send it to you. This was
Hmm.
also a crazy rally right now, but that Djokovic one, I'll send it to you.
कौशिक भाई
Yes.
यार करुणा यार से बातें कर ले रहे भाई मैंने सुबह ऑफिस जाना है कौन देखेगा अब हाँ आई मीन यू गेट हाइलाइट्स ऑल्सो नाउ एक्सटेंडेड हाइलाइट्स भी मिलता
कोई बात नहीं ऑफिस जाना है तो देखो पहले
है
ऑफिस कल जाना है ना
हर्षल
आज
भाई
मैच देखो
Harshal bhai, good to see you. I want to see Dhruv Jural. I think he has a lot of potential. I think आपका comment सबसे पहले कॉस्मिक भाई लाइक करेंगे हमारे जो आपके बिल्कुल नीचे जो बंदे हैं बिकॉज उन्होंने हमारे को बोलते जा रहे कि भाई
हर्षल
ध्रुव
भाई
बट यार ध्रुव जुरैल अनफॉर्चुनेट टाइम से ऋषभ पंत अभी विकेट कीपिंग है एंड यू हैव टू गिव अदर पीपल चांस पोटेंशियल तो है यार बिल्कुल विद टू प्ले विद द टेल एंड स्टफ आई एग्री दैट ही इज इनक्रेडिबल बट अभी तो मुश्किल दिख रहा है भाई की एंट्री नहीं तो अगली सीरीज में पहली फुर्सत में पहले करुणा सर आपको कितना चांसेस चाहिए मुस्तफा भाई इंडिया कब आ रहे बाबा वीडियो बना लेंगे डियर मुस्तफा बोल के फैज भाई करुणा
uh,
career nothing nothing 300 nothing nothing 89 versus MI nothing यार give him some time see he got done nothing nothing के बाद आप 20 26 and 31 भी नहीं बोल रहे हो he made a few runs man in this game but I
oh
agree
5-5 पे हट दी अरे आ गया वापस 5-5 shit
make
man
sure you
Keshav bhai your office is screwing you right now you're missing a cracker of a game the
make sure
office
you
is
give him nice
tomorrow bro yeah
बाबा बाकी सब लोअर टीम से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं WTC इंडिया और इंग्लैंड अच्छा है ना
आप
यार
पहले
गेट टू पहले
कॉस्मिक भाई खाली स्टैट्स इंग्लिश में देते
हाँ
कॉस्मिक भाई खाली स्टैट्स इंग्लिश में देते अलग चैनल पे उन लोग इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं यहाँ पे हिंदी में बात कर रहे हैं आई लाइक हिज वेरिएशंस ओ
बाकी
कोने
टीम
में
या
कोने में
मुश्किल पहले हो जा रहा है
Oh,
ध्रुव
what a
जुरैल
shot, man! What a shot! Rublev, baby! 6-5. I think it's set point, buddy.
ध्रुव जुरैल से
Set
खराब
point.
प्लेयर आईपीएल में इतना गुस्सा आता था नहीं यार ध्रुव जुरैल इज अ गुड प्लेयर एंड आईपीएल में भी
Oh my God. Oh, yo! Kashyap bhai, check this shot, buddy.
बेस्ट
Wow.
ही नॉट गॉट टू हिज बेल्ट बट पोटेंशियल बहुत है भाई उसको अभी तो भाई मुस्तफा भाई स्पीकिंग पंजाबी माय फेवरेट टेंडर कहते हैं
I'm living in Punjab right now, bro. I
हाँ
Brampton which मुंडा रहंदा सोनिया पंजाब भी है
अब थोड़े
गड्डी
दिन के
रेड
बाद
चैलेंजर
अभी अभी पहले बारबेक्यू इंतजाम करो आप लोग
Barbecue का. Oh, जीत गया set. Rublev is won 1-0. Now me and Fez will take you leave in 1 second set.
ध्रुव
Fez तो
जुरैल
भूख नहीं
देखना
लग रही आज. आज भूख नहीं लग रही.
लग रही है लेकिन अब आप टेनिस देख रहे हो
नहीं नहीं मैं तो साइड में देख रहा हूँ क्रिकेट के बातों तो चलते रहते हैं टेनिस ब्रो Wimbledon strawberries and cream buddy my friend
या
went to the game to the Wimbledon today man my classmate from school
क्या बात है यार
he's a very close friend you're also with him in a group
अच्छा समझ गया not the friend but I understood which group you're talking about incredible man that's crazy Keshav
yes
there's a difference between IPL and Test cricket improve के एक बार इंडिया या मैं एग्री करता हूँ improve Jural even in the IPL there were certain innings that he played exceptionally well uh,
चले
चलिए फैज भाई आई थिंक ऑब्जर्व किया आपको पहली बार सुना था आपके हैदराबाद अच्छा था अभी नहीं आता either that was fake or currently fake it comes depending on the frustration यार मेरी हैदराबादी एक्सेंट कभी कभी रील में निकल जाती कभी कभी अब आई स्पीक नॉर्मली हिंदी आई कैन स्पीक हैदराबादी तो वो
me
डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द सिचुएशन
me and Fez have different accents because we're not originally from one city we're from different places
आई मीन आई हैव लिव्ड हियर ऑल माय लाइफ वो तो आ जाती मेरे को
no
समझ
you
में बट
haven't you lived in Saudi with me man like what are you saying
yeah
bro
but like now I mean
All
I've
my
lived
life,
here
कैसा all my life कैसा बोल दिया right? You missed the best part of your life.
most of my life most of my life I've lived here
You
लेकिन
most
I
of
think
your life.
I don't want to
All
stick to like
Where were
2025.
your peak years are in Jeddah and in Dubai? Those are your peak years. Don't worry. You did not live more all your life in
नहीं नहीं
Hyderabad.
वो तो बात 100% सही. Peak
आपके
food, peak
आप
peak food,
आपको
peak food and everything peak मेरा वहीं हुआ है.
पीक
All my
आपका दुबई में नहीं था 2 साल अभी हाँ?
मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. पीक दूसरा पीक की बात कर रहा हूँ. दुबई में था. दुबई में ही था. So
हाँ,
it comes and goes, Nitish, by this accent. But it'll come out like in frustration. It'll come out, but like not everywhere.
हाँ.
तो इनके करे परफॉर्म व्हाट खैर एनीवे. और अरे अरे भाई मुसाफा भाई, सिंस यू लिव्ड इन कनाडा लॉट ऑफ, आपका पंजाबी तो अच्छा लगता हो गया होगा.
नहीं मतलब मैं थोड़ा बहुत समझ जाता हूँ मगर उतना सिमिलर राइट बट आई डोंट नो हाउ टू स्पीक फ्लुएंट
या चलिए भाई लोग, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग मी. एक्चुअली आई हैव टू थैंक अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल. कॉस्मिक भाई, नितेश भाई, Karun Nair, Abhishek Bhai also came from his original account. Chicken Banana, Suni the Nakhre, Keshav Bhai, Ma Karunik Bhai, on a lot more, Aniruddha Bhai, Anish Bhai, all of these guys. Musa Bhai kept joining me for the first session, watch along, and Aap Jab Tak Aaye, then they were keeping us engaged and stuff. So thank you for everybody.
and
Obviously,
also Faz did an incredible job, man. He was two test matches handling it himself. The first two sessions, first I think doing long watch alongs. आप लोग सब उनको support करें. But he was also it's not easy to speak like that long. And hopefully in the next test match I'll be in a different time zone, so I will. It'll be easier for him to manage the workload. And but it was excellent and. Yeah, it was fantastic job. India also won, so I'm happy that you enjoyed the test match also. But it's not easy to talk that much for that long of a period, and everybody helped him as well. जब आप comments में कोई भी नहीं रहता और मुश्किल हो जाता, he can keep interacting with the comments, and you guys make his life easier also. तो फैज भाई इज बेटर सोलो. आई नो मैन. सब बोल रहे हैं ये बात है.
मतलब वो बोले शादी ना को करो, ऐसा बोल रहे.
नहीं मगर लोग बोलते हैं कि लाइक मैं और मोक्ष में पूरा डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर दे स्ट्रीम को. आप फोकस करते क्रिकेट में. मेरे को उतना फोकस नहीं है. मेरे को कभी गाने गाना पड़ता है, कभी टेनिस देखना पड़ता
नहीं
है,
नहीं
कभी
वो तो भाई आपकी
बॉलीवुड चाहिए, कभी
एनर्जी आप
बॉलीवुड.
लोगों की, एनर्जी आप लोगों की लोग क्या मिस करते हैं? दे मिस
वो
योर
मेट्रो
एनर्जी.
वो लाइफ वाला मेट्रो वाला मूवी नको देखो भाई. मेरा 2 घंटे जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गया. निकल भैया.
अरे वो देखना है, और बाबा F1 का बोले, और एक और क्या देखना है,
भाई
एक और
मेरा एनर्जी चलेगी सिनेमा में. वो F1 का देख लेंगे नेटफ्लिक्स पे. नहीं होता मैं वो लाइक 2 घंटे में चलेगा थिएटर देखने. इट वाज सपोज टू बी अ फैमिली bonding session. It turned out almost I fell asleep for like 2 hours. Bro.
Why would
Shit,
you go to
man.
like in a metro, bro?
Bro, I watch movies. I watch a lot of movies. Like,
I wasn't allowed to watch Life in the Metro one. I don't know. I thought there were some scenes बोल के in that. That's why like मेरे को नहीं allow करे थे घर पे देखने. I thought there were some scenes in that. Like
इसमें तो
I
कोई
don't.
सीन नहीं था. मिस सीन था पूरा.
Yeah, I don't
एक्टर्स
like
अच्छे
it.
थे बट मूवी.
I love your comments, bro. Why would I not like them? I don't know how to like on this, but like I should have about virtual
ये
like, but I Mustafa bhai energy is not meant for test. Mustafa bhai is always energetic.
no, bro. You see how it is in Edgbaston? So they're going crazy, man.
I wish you went to Edgbaston more, but you would have gone to Leeds by accident.
No, yeah, I got the stadium wrong, but I told you there was a costume party, bro. One of, at least I was 50% right. I was right about the costume party. I was wrong about the ground.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so I was waiting, and then when Mox kept asking me कि भाई ये costume का बोले थे, मुस्ताफा, मैं हाँ मेरे को भी बोल रहे, समझ में नहीं आ रहा कहाँ है costume.
मगर कैसा था पार्टी कॉस्ट्यूम का?
Crazy था वो तो, like Luigi, Mario, Vilma,
So
उधर से
I got confused with the Holly stand.
classic coach भी थे थोड़े.
Yeah, I got confused with the Holly stand and the Western Terrace. That's what I got.
मुस्ताफा सही बोले, Life in a Metro sequel is very bad. Life in a Metro जितना बढ़िया sequel उतना ही बेकार. साला Ali Khan ruined the movie.
Yeah, that's what like who are like that. A lot of people said that. I do agree, man. It wasn't a good movie at all, man.
I mean, in live chat, is it irritating? No, bro. I love the comments. Like Musab, I said, it helps us to prolong the chat. नहीं तो यार देखो कोई भी content creator के लिए anyone, let it be Baba, let it be anybody, everyone looks forward to comments because you're interacting and we gain a lot of knowledge from you guys. I keep saying that I don't have the best knowledge in cricket, Musab, I know that very well, but I try to understand, learn a few things from here there, and आप लोग बात करते हो, so we interact on different topics, and it's incredible. Like आप लोग chat में रहते हो, so I enjoy every bit of it. BA पास देखो, अच्छी मूवी.
देख लिया भाई, बीओ पास टू भी देख लिया मैं, बीए पास टू दोनों देख लिया भैया।
Next
देख
level.
रहा, हाँ आगे है भाई, पिक्चरों में आगे, अब देखते देख ले तो जो भी आप पकड़ ले तो मूवी। दैट्स माय टाइम पास मैन, लाइक दैट्स माय टाइम पास वाचिंग मूवीज।
BA पास हो क्या आखान डाल रहे हो? But
भैया
yeah,
पास
thank
देख
you
लिया।
again. Yeah,
हाँ,
thank you again everybody. We'll come back soon. I think Tuesday आ जाएंगे, कल एक दिन break ले लेंगे, अगर कुछ है तो we'll definitely come in live. And so
या
we'll come back Tuesday because the team will start practicing maybe optionally Tuesday. We'll try to do a
यस
stream tomorrow if we can. But Mustafa Bhai is also traveling, so we'll probably take a break as well. So take care, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. It's been a fantastic test in Birmingham in Edgbaston after 58 years. I'm telling you, Sonia, maybe mostly not, but अगर कुछ होता है, news आती है, खबर, तो we'll try coming doing the stream. भाई रूबेलेव खोल रहा है अल्केरेस को. Okay, Mustafa Bhai is
या
also doing that. But yeah, everybody take care and have a good night sleep, and yeah, rest yourselves, and we see you at Lords hopefully. Take care.
बाय।